Everyone has ghosts in his or her family. And for this branch of the Dickeys, one of the most active spirits is a woman named Hannah Dickey. She's buried on one of these mountains along with more than 20 of her slaves, and I'm trying to figure out why she even had them. These are George and Hannah, and you can see that George lived from 1776 to 1842, but Hannah was the real matriarch of the family, wife of George Dickey, Hannah Taylor Dickey. She was born 1777 and lived until 1868. And she is really the one who would have owned these slaves and would have buried them here at the time, I guess, right next to her husband, George, before she was buried here herself. And of course, one of the ironies of all of this is that while Hannah Dickey owned slaves, she was a Unionist. And I think that just suggests how complicated the South can be. It's a mystery for me, really. It's interesting to look at your ancestors' graves. But the mystery for me lies in the stories of the slaves. I don't understand, really, why Hannah had these slaves. They could be useful clearing land and farming, sure, but there were very, very few slaveholders in this county. And they were used mainly to work in very hot fields of the lowland South. But up here in the mountains, I don't understand why Hannah would have had 20-some slaves. Maybe she had 3, 4, 5 at a time. I don't know what they did. I don't know why she owned them. I mean, I think the most disturbing possibility about these graves is that Hannah Dickey may have owned these slaves in order to sell these slaves. I don't know that, but I do know that in Virginia, parts of the South where cotton farming and rice farming was not practical, in the 1850s, people were raising and selling slaves. I hate to think that that's what Hannah was doing, but I guess I'll never know for sure.